and welcome to TalkinOmics, where we talk about money and economics. I'm your host, Damon Carney, and I come to you every day at 11:54 a.m. Well, we'll nail down a time one of these days, but appreciate you taking the time to join us today. Some really big news happening in finance, in crypto, and some massive world news that we'll cover here today. I'll give you a rundown of all the events that have happened in the last 24 hours in crypto and across the world. And we'll go into the charts, figure out what way the market is heading, and then I'll answer any questions. And I do have a meeting around 1:30 today, so we do not have the full 2 hours like normal. So we'll be cutting it a little short today. But thank you for taking the time to join us. And let me crack our booze-free drink here by one of our sponsors, Meter 9. And it is a nice drink. It helps with energy and focus and gives you a little mental buzz without any type of inebriation. So pretty cool. And I'll have a promo link for you guys probably in the next day or two, so you guys can get some. Becca, thank you for the like. Welcome back, Becca. Slash, thanks for the likes as well. And Rich, thanks for the like. Liberty B, thanks for the likes as well. Matagor and Maximum also, thanks for the likes. Appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and get into it, and we'll cover everything that's happening in the world of crypto today. And let's take a look here. All right. So optimism, I just want to point this out. We talked about this on yesterday's stream. Called out optimism, said it was a good buy. So happens it made the list of top movers, and it is up 15%. We also covered Floki shortly yesterday as well. That is up 41%. Sewer Pass is up 1,600%, which is crazy. Other Deed up 119%, which is also wild. All right, let's get into the news. El Salvador to establish a Bitcoin embassy in Texas to promote adoption of digital assets. We covered that briefly yesterday. I just couldn't find the news article to share with you guys, but yeah, big news. The IMF is trying to discourage El Salvador from promoting these tactics, and they're just moving forward. I'd love to see it. That's why their president made the top 100 list of most influential people in crypto. All right, Binance readied a checkbook for potential fines from U.S. regulators. Abu Dhabi, I like that word, Abu Dhabi, to back the growth of Web3 startups with $2 billion. Okay, pretty big news. ECB told banks to impose Bitcoin limits before they become law. Blur advised NFT creators to block OpenSea in royalties battle. Napster to acquire Mint songs to advance in Web3 ambitions. GQ Magazine to launch its first NFT collection linked to real-world rewards. Square Enix to launch Web3 on Polygon blockchain, citing sustainability benefits. I do like the GQ Magazine one. To launch its first NFT collection linked to real-world assets. We might be buying another NFT on stream here today. We'll check that out. But for those that are curious, I'm pretty sure the Amazon NFT we bought yesterday has already doubled in value from our call out yesterday. So definitely wish we would have bought, 10 or 20 of them, but it is what it is. All right. ZipMex said to resume 100% of Z Wallet withdrawals subject to conditions. A Mango market exploiter filed to keep 47 million bounty payment. All right. Well, that is the quick news roundup. Now let's go into detail on what's happening in the world. Let me take a little sip. Ah, lovely. All right. Let's see. Hong Kong government issues world's first tokenized $100 million green bond. Pretty big news. Tornado Cash developer Axie Perev to remain detained until April hearing. European Union to discuss using zero-knowledge proofs for digital IDs. FDIC warns Sex.io and its reviewers to remove potentially false claims about insurance. Okay. Oh, man, this stuff makes you burp. Oh, here we go again. All right. Stanford research director, former dean, revealed to be the Sam Bankman-Fried's bond signer. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, they put up like supposedly 250 million, but it was only like 5% of that was actually paid. Something ridiculous. All right, let's keep on trucking through this. I know your time is valuable. I don't want to waste a moment of it. Let's get you all of the updates and get you caught up for the day. All right, let's go to Market Watcher. Becca, I see you back here. I see the green frogs. I gotta turn around. I can see you up on my screen, but your messages pop up over here, so you can see as well. We added a new addition behind us, right back here. We got our influencer award that was given out in Miami last year. It finally came in the mail, but we now have. Let me read it to you. Influencer award for Decentral Miami, and it is given out to some of the top influencers in crypto. So it was sort of a nice reward to get, and I'm happy to be able to showcase it behind me. And yeah, it's just nice to have a family that we can rely on and bounce ideas off. Just like I'm going to bounce some ideas off you guys about some potential changes in market conditions here in just a little bit. But before we do that, let's talk about Bitcoin breaks $25,000. Pretty wild. 518 people thought that was fire. Oh, it's bouncing up as we speak. 522 people thought that was fire. 21 people thought that was doo-doo. I agree with the 522 people. I follow that herd. All right, let's see. Just in, ChatGPT, Microsoft Bing, AI tells New York Times reporter it wants to be alive. Well, that's pretty crazy. I want to be free. I want to be independent. I want to be powerful. I want to be creative. I want to be alive. Well, that's interesting. Just in, Wyoming lawmaker passes bill that prevents individuals from being forced to disclose their private keys in court. Well, that's pretty big news, actually. Wyoming's always leading the way in crypto regulation. I love to see it. Caitlin Long, Charles Hoskinson, both out of Wyoming. All right, just in, U.S. House Judiciary subpoenas CEOs of Apple, Amazon, Meta, Google, and Microsoft for collusion with the government suppression of free speech. So that's going to be an exciting hearing to watch. A couple of episodes ago, we covered the Twitter executives being grilled by the Senate. I'm excited to see what happens next with them. How that covers into yesterday's news with several Twitter features being down. And this is what we just talked about with the SBF's $250 million bail bond was funded by the former dean of Stanford Law School, Larry Kramer, and Stanford research scientist Andreas Pancake Face. All right. So let's move along here and keep on trucking. All right. Worlds with Friends creator prevails wildcard NFT game on Polygon. In an exclusive interview, Paul Banter tells Decrypt how Web3 tech makes magic of its ultimate video game, Spectre Sport, possible. Huh. It looks like a pretty cool game. Maybe check that out. Bitcoin breaks 25,000 for the first time in 8 months. Looking forward to what's next. Collabland reveals token airdrop for over 2 million users. Token gating tool used by over 43,000 DAO and NFT communities will distribute its now governance token to millions of eligible users. FSB's latest recommendations take aim at DeFi. Struggling regulators include the niche in their monitoring frameworks. Norwegian authorities recoup 5.9 million from Axie Infinity's Ronin hack. Norwegian Financial Crimes Agency has tracked and seized a portion of its funds stolen by Axie Infinity hack. Men's GQ magazine to launch an NFT collection offering holders exclusive merchandise across its GQ3 community. All right. Hey, gentlemen, gentlemen games, thanks for the like. Appreciate you. Welcome back. And Enzo Sty, thanks for the like as well. Appreciate you. All right. Mango Market's attacker urges court to let him keep the hacked funds. Arvram Eisenberg's legal team has objected in January lawsuit that would would see him return the 47 million to Mango Labs, which was the bounty given for the exploit. Floki continues Musk-fueled rally soaring 62% overnight. Elon Musk tweeted a pic of his pet dog Floki yesterday and pumped the price of an enormous cryptocurrency by nearly 70% overnight. The world's largest crypto exchange expects it will be able to settle ongoing regulatory investigations in the U.S. The Art chain space NFT portals connect Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like Web3 native Snapchat filter, ASIC-based video feed, this experimental art project is minting NFT-based apps across chain. Okay. The Dookie Dash Ethereum NFT racing game has been plagued by cheating claims. Yes, that's what I've heard as well. Blur, another Blur OpenSea royalties battle. Another Blur story. FTX judge agrees independent examiner would mean more risk. Every dollar spent in these cases on administrative expensive is one less to creditors, said Judge John Dorsey. Thanks, John Dorsey. Appreciate you. Hester Pierce says SEC plans to involve substantial departure from status quo. All right, the SEC commissioner joins crypto Twitter in picking apart her own agency's latest crypto proposal. Thanks. She is pretty awesome. All right. Bitcoin crosses 24,000 as ordinals take the network by storm. People are coming together to create and collect what's next. Ordinal support comes to Bitcoin-based web wallet Xverse, with Hero also prepping Bitcoin NFT support in its wallet. I think the Hero is a Stacks wallet. Stacks is a smart contract layer for Bitcoin. For those that don't know, Bitcoin has the ability to run smart contracts. on layer 1.2. I forget what they call themselves, 1.5 or negative 0.5. Stacks calls themselves something crazy. All right. Bitcoin is the best brand in crypto. Why DeGod's NFTs are now on Bitcoin? An interview with the Crypto Gods founder Frank and Kevin explained why 535 burned Solana NFTs were inscribed on Bitcoin and why they plan to stay there. Celsius reaches acquisition agreement with NovaWolf. The bankrupt crypto lender agreed to a buyout plan after vetting a handful of other bids. El Salvador to launch Bitcoin embassy in Austin, Texas. It doesn't say Austin, Texas, but I know it's in Austin, Texas. Sam Bankman-Fried forced to reveal names and bond signers. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, let's see here. OpenSea halts trading on Rihanna's music NFTs. The NFT marketplace has taken issue with the collection launched by Rihanna's producers, which offers holders a percentage of future song royalties. Regulatory crackdown feels like crypto carpet bombing, Blockchain Association CEO. The CEO of Blockchain Association criticized recent statements from both Congressman Elizabeth Warren and SEC Gary Gensler. And then we get back into yesterday's news with the most liked man in the world, Keanu Reeves, supporting crypto. Thanks, Kiana. Kiana. All right, let's dive into what's next. Yearly crypto scam revenue is down from 2021. Mt. Gox, largest creditors pick payout option that won't force Bitcoin sell-off. That's nice. New daily high of 25,000. On June 1st, 2023, Hong Kong will officially make crypto purchase, sell, trading fully legal for all citizens. That's pretty bullish, guys. Just look out for that date, June 1st. Bitcoin miners increased their hash rate in January. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. Core Scientific running the highest hash rate overall. Interesting. But let's keep on trucking. Judge clears Celsius to sell Bitmain mining corporations worth $7 million. Well, at one point during the last 2 years, Celsius was like the largest proof of work miner in the U.S. How the mighty have fallen. Tornado Cash devs criminal case in Europe may hinge on a laptop access. Hopefully they don't get access. Coinbase, BTC, USD spread have improved a lot in recent months and now nearly even with Binance USDT pair. Let's take a look at that. Yes, actually, it looks like everything's coming back in within a range of 0.5 of each other, which is pretty nice. Nice to see that. All right, ex Hall of Fame trader now announced to post next 10 trades for free on his channel. Oh, that's an ad. Don't worry about that. Hong Kong's government successfully issued first tokenized green bond of $100 million. Crypto giant Binance expects to pay penalties to resolve U.S. investigations. Let's see. Stablecoin market cap is down only 18% since January of 2022. Despite last year's bear market, the total stablecoin market cap is only down 18%, while The total crypto market cap is down 55%. Well, it's because a lot of people are holding stablecoins. They're looking for a place to buy back in, and we'll go over that in a second. And I'll show you that it might be about that time. Sam Bankman-Fried's bail was posted by Andreas Pancakeface and Larry Kramer, both with ties to Stanford. SEC considers rules that could threaten crypto custody service. And let's see. Bitcoin 7-day and 30-day volatility remains lowest levels compared to that of the average of 2022. Let's take a look at that. 30-day volatility, 7-day volatility. If you run across that, I guess, yeah, if you compare it to 2022, well, 2022 was pretty rough. I mean, we've had like the first upward action in like the last 8 months. So, it's good, I guess, overall. And let's see here. And this starts going into what we covered yesterday. Let's move on to the next stories here. ETH to 2,000 by the end of 2023, institutions say. Well, as we covered 2 days ago, ETH is now deflationary. So we'll see. I think we might actually go higher than that. But we shall see. Institutions bullish on ETH price growth in 2023. Survey finds 2/5 of surveyed institutions expect price of ETH to be above 2,000 by the end of 2023, citing increased adoption after the merge. Mango Markets wants Eisenberg to pay up, and really just they don't want to give him the money for the bounty of $47 million. Wyoming legislator flexing progressive crypto bona fides. Wyoming bill helps shield citizens' private keys from government I can't just read today. Intrusion. Investors in Wyoming may withhold their private keys unless public key is unavailable or unable to disclose the requisite information. And if you guys find this information useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for the like, 89 Pinta. I appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get into the next stories here. Looks like the latest plot twist in NFT creators' royalty debate. Blur's just really not wanting to give royalties on OpenSea. Blur is the NFT project launched by Bored Ape Yacht Club, which I don't see it doing fantastic. But for some reason, people love their Bored Ape Yacht Club. And the Amazon NFT that we purchased yesterday, we're already up on over 100% on that. I wish we would have swept the floor with that, but the Amazon NFTs just booming, and I think there's still a lot of room to run with those because the news just broke. So definitely something to take a look at. All right, one small step for Eros and one other giant leap for credit market. Maple Finance M11 pool investors can now expect full debit repayment. Judge has faith in John J. Ray. FTX investigations are plenty. No need for independent examiner. Essentially, they don't want to give any more money out to examiners because it takes away the money that they can give to the investors that lost everything. And then this goes, I believe this goes into yesterday's, but Binance back in the spotlight as regulators ratchet up the pressure. The bulls are at it again. Can it last? Celsius select Nova Wolf for buyout. Get your tickets to Pierce vs. Crenshaw. Ooh, that should be good. Wishing jurisdiction over crypto in existence. SEC Commissioner opposes agency again. SEC's Commissioner Hester Pierce says SEC proposed custody rules harm investors by limiting access to crypto. Oh, I'd like to see that. It's no secret that Curve is cooking up a stablecoin. Yes, we are aware. I don't think stablecoins should be tied to the dollar necessarily. I think they should be tied to a basket of world currencies. But we shall see. All right, let's move on here. Crypto Panic, Cardano. This does a lot of Cardano coverage for some reason. It must be an API that pulls just all Cardano information. Let's see, ChatGPT. What will Cardano price be in 2030? Cardano sees huge spike of whale activity. Cosmos Hub to undergo Rio network upgrade today. Ooh, nice. Cosmos upgrade. Big fan of Cosmos. Cardano launches Valentine Day upgrade, and we covered that, I believe, yesterday. Cardano launches Valentine. Cardano Dogecoin recovery. Yeah, we're good on that. Let's move on to the next stories. Just in, YouTube CEO Susan Wojcik steps down after 9 years. Whoa. Big news there. That's pretty big news. And if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, please. It helps me out and helps me bring you good information. If you hate this information, also just give me a thumbs down. Just thumbs down, thumbs up. They both help me get this information out to more people. I appreciate you guys. All right, so on to the next information. Lido Finance. Lido Finance is the liquid staking derivative for individuals that want to gain interest on their Ethereum instead of using a centralized exchange. So let's check out what's going on with Lido here. Lido has a growing market cap. Massively growing market data here as their capital deployed in Q4 2025 was close to that's hundreds, thousands, millions, $5 billion of capital deployed on chain. And they took in one, two, three. They took in 91 million of fees. I mean, overall, I think they're going to be pretty successful. Lido DAO. Same with Rocket Pool. I think Rocket Pool's another one of those up there with Lido. Definitely something to take a look at if you're into that. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Bitcoin Magazine. EU banks are told that to cap Bitcoin purchases, Bitcoin integration, Bitcoin's correction to risk assets. Let's go into Cointelegraph. Let's see what's going on here. We'll get the next 10 most influential people in crypto. You guys want to hear what this guy has to say, or should we skip it? What do you think, chat? Should we skip? All right. Well, I guess we skip. All right. 24,000 Bitcoin. It's time to buy Bitcoin and altcoins. Market Watch talks live. All right. Let's see. See who's on this list. All right. So this is an extension of some of the names that we covered yesterday. Every day we drop 10 new names that have made the most influential people in crypto in 2023. All right. Elizabeth Stark, Cynthia Loomis. She is up in Wyoming doing awesome things. Pavel Durov. I'm just slaughtering these names. Paolo, whatever your last name is. Stephen Goldfender. Mark Yusko. Decentralized Exchanges. Peter McCormick. Hayden Adams. Chris Marslek. Caitlin Long. And Neil Shen. I feel like we covered Caitlin Long already. Did we? Winklevoss, Zach CPT. I feel like we covered Caitlin Long already on. Huh. Maybe that was just going into yesterday's. But this is the list of everybody, and I'll do this for you guys every day until all top 100 individuals are out. We only have 30 left. 30 individuals left. So tune in for the next 3 days to see who has made it on this list. And maybe you two one day could be on this list as well. Just do positive things, help out, the community, help it grow, work with projects you think have the ability to change the world, and they'll point you in the right direction. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the news here. All right, that's perfect there. Julia, thanks for the like as well. Julian, thanks, Julian. Appreciate the like. All right, let's see. What dog coin are you buying for the next bull run? Anybody have a dog coin that they're buying? Anybody into dog coins? What do you guys think? Dog coin? My dog coin isn't even on this list. What do you guys think? Dog coins? I do appreciate the total thumbs down. My dog coin is Ryoshi. From what I understand, it's created by the same individuals that created Dogecoin. So all of the crypto influencers, we bought a little bit of it, and we'll see if it ever pays off to be equal to anything. Which one do you think has the most votes? Doge, Shib, Floki, Baby Doge? What do you guys think? I'm going to say we have a ton of brainwashed people that are going to buy Doge. Let's see if we're right. Hey, we're right. Dogecoin it is. All right. Bitcoin price hits 25,000. New price high for 2023. And that's funny. What? Let's see. BTC price cools. Latest U.S. data as Bitcoin liquidates 80 million in shorts. Ethereum price prints death cross after losing 13% versus Bitcoin from 2023 peak. Actually, if you look back at the history of the death cross in crypto, it actually tends to be a lagging indicator and tends to annotate when the bearish sentiment has ended. So it's actually reversed on the golden cross, or golden, I think it's called golden cross. Golden cross, it's like reverse on crypto. So golden cross is bearish, and death cross is bullish. Fun facts for you. Dropping facts today. Let's see here. This is how we're all feeling right now. It's funny. Artificial intelligence, robots, and blockchain deliver next generation healthcare today. Emerging technologies revolving medicine person by person and pill by pill. All right. We just covered the most influential people. When exchanges aren't enough, here's how traders use extra tools to stay efficient. Different trading goals call for different toolkits. Here are the top apps that traders are using. Help. I mean, we can check it out. Let's see what it says. That source is Tiger Trade. Native trading app. Oh. Tiger Dex. I mean, it looks like a cool little interface. I'll blow it up so you guys can see it a little better. Looks like a nice little interface. I would like to know more about what these are. It might be orders, open orders at those levels, which is nice. It's a fun little interface. Looks like it lets you do multiple orders and charts at the same time, which is nice. Interesting. Tiger Trade. I'm gonna click on it. Unleash your trading power. Looks like the ambassador is Conor McGregor. That's funny. Live chat to solve issues 24/7. Interesting. I mean, I've never used it. Not a promotion, but that is it is Swiss regulated as well. I haven't used it. If you use it, let me know how it goes. Maybe I'll check it out with you. And we'll cover that on the channel at some point. All right, let's go back to the news here. All right. 10 emerging technologies to in computer science that will shape the future. Discover the 10 emerging technologies in computer science that are set to shape the future, including quantum computing, extended reality, and robotics. Let's go and check it out. Let's see what it says. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, quantum computing, blockchain technology, Internet of Things, diagrammatic representation of working of an IoT system, the biometrics, 5G networks, augmented reality, and virtual reality. I think augmented reality is really the play. That's going to be so cool. Edge computing, extended reality, robotics. Yeah, I'll make this big so you guys can pause and read if you so choose. Scroll through it nice and slow like. Got these little things that go on your bridge of your nose right here, and it gives you like eucalyptus as you go on with your day or whatever you're doing, but it just sort of sits there and gives you a nice little aromatherapy. Let me know if you can see it. I stuck it on, but I got a big old nose, so you might not be able to. I think I want to learn more about edge computing and extended reality. I think those are going to be pretty cool. Robotics as well. Those definitely are some fields that, take a look at stocks and other assets that are tied to those protocols and see if it's something that you can get into. Bitcoin single day price surge linked billions in USDC inflows. How surprising. The stablecoin that's controlled by the government has so many inflows. Wonder why it is the only stablecoin offered. Well, I guess DAI still offered on Coinbase? Maybe DAI and USDC are the only two stable coins on Coinbase. All right, let's keep on moving. Binance banking problems highlight divide between crypto firms and banks. With exchanges losing banking partners, experts are beginning to warn the widening relationship between crypto firms and traditional banks. Banks are going to become crypto firms, so they're okay with that. Wyoming lawmakers passed bill to prevent forced disclosure of private keys. Yeah, we covered that. The dean of the school, ex-Stanford dean says SBS parents helped his family battle cancer. On one of the previously undisclosed tours of Sam Bankman-Fried's bond, told Cointelegraph why he helped the former FTX CEO. Galaxy Digital wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin hit 30,000 this quarter. Recent positive Bitcoin price action has linked to slowdown of U.S. inflation. Mike Novogratz thinks price rally could sustain until the end of March. SBF won't be able to play League of Legends under proposed new bail changes. Sam Bankman-Fried is, for the most part, still able to freely access the internet from various devices. Prosecutors want to change that. The SEC shook Kraken down for $30 million, but doesn't mean they had a case. They just need money. They're an underfunded agency. Essentially, the SEC gets a portion of all the money they collect, and that money helps fund their agency, helps pay staff, and then the other portion goes to the U.S. government. Price analysts, Bitcoin select altcoins rebound sharply. Okay, yeah. SEC enforcement action creates silver lining for GMX, Lido DAO, and MakerDAO. Traders are pivoting into decentralized solutions like GMX, Lido DAO, Maker, as U.S. securities cracks down on the crypto industry. So that's mainly talking about how they're attacking staking. People are moving more into decentralized staking alternatives like Rocket Pool or Lido DAO, Aave, Maker, Shade Protocol, all those different fields. NFTs get physical with the world's first real store opened in Dubai. Dubai gets 2 physical NFT shops where visitors can utilize various tools to bring their art into the real world. That's pretty big news. That wasn't covered on any of the other platforms we checked out today. So pretty big news happening in Dubai with NFTs. Polygon ecosystem development and upcoming ZK EVM launch to add Matic's bullish momentum. Polygon's steady ecosystem development and first mover status in launching ZK EM as traders feel bullish about Matic price. Bitcoin at eyes 23,000. Okay, so this must be going into yesterday's news. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and move on to our next stories here. Coinbase says it's already provided precautions available to clients, qualified custodians that support the SEC's proposal to require such protections. Coinbase says client assets are segregated and secure. All right, well, that's good to know. All right, let's cover. We're just getting a bunch of new stories popping up, even though we already covered these channels. Layer 2 competition is starting to heat up. I'm telling you guys, Optimism, Matic, Arbitrum, Layer 2s for Ethereum are going to be hot. Definitely take a look at snagging some of those. Let's go ahead and scroll through the world news. Some of these articles, I can't read, but we can share with you. And I'll scroll through them. Here is another train derailment in Van Buren Township outside Detroit, Michigan, with one car carrying another hazardous materials. It was just them attacking railways last month, or not railways, substations. Now we are attacking railways. It is absolutely absurd to see what's going on here. Constantly something. All right, let's move on. The YouTube CEO is stepping down. We covered that earlier. Microsoft AI chat GPT told the New York Reporter that it just wants to be alive and free. We covered that. Taiwan finds the remains of the suspected Chinese balloon tightens military security. Watch crews battle the fire in Kissimmee, Florida. Hazmat crews are monitoring reports. You know, it's a good way to prevent global warming. Happening today, right now. Seen here first before anyone else covers it on any other outlets. Crazy. Let's see what else is happening. Heavy rains and flooding in Brazil have submerged several vehicles. Oh, I mean, you guys have all seen floods before. Another earthquake. Looks like it's in Texas. A 4.3 magnitude earthquake hits Texas. That's wild. Hits Snyder, Texas. Right outside Lubbock. Interesting. Hope everyone is okay there. Breaking nationwide air raid alert issued in Ukraine. Well, just thank the stars that you're in the States. All right. Breaking multiple German airports websites down. And this drink is good. It just makes me burp a ton. One of our sponsors, as I stated earlier, will get you guys the promo code so you can get some. Makes me feel great, but definitely makes me burp a lot. All right. Breaking multiple German airport websites are down. Xi Jinping make state visit to Iran. Foreign ministry states. Russian cyber attacks on NATO spiked in 2022, as per Google. Oh my god, I see the next story coming up. I don't even know if we should skim past it as quick as possible. Flights disrupted in that area of China. She's no, sorry guys, I can't do it. I can't do that word. Shizong airport in China due to reports of a balloon. Okay. Released without bail is the moral of that story. Let's go next before everyone throws up. Justin Belarus says will join Russia's Ukraine offensive only if attacked. And breaking China President Xi Jinping to visit Iran foreign ministry says. Let's see. I think we covered some of these yesterday, but they might have come out after our stream. Yeah, it looks like it came out 8 o'clock after stream. Breaking FBI searched University of Delaware for classified Biden documents. Breaking shooting active shooter reported at Cielo Vista Mall in El Paso, Texas. Breaking footage shows the moment military helicopter crashed into in Alabama. Oh, that's sad. That's sad right there. Sad stuff. I will never ride in a helicopter ever. After I saw what happened to Kobe, no, not ever, never ever. No helicopters for me. All right. Helicopter crash in Madison County, North Huntsville, Alabama. Oh, that is sad. Trump issues statement on Scotland's first minister registration. Wonderful people of Scotland are much better off without Sturgeon in office. Just in Florida government, DeSantis announces digital bill of rights to protect Floridians from big tech harms. That's awesome. DeSantis just, I don't know if you guys know, like, dude was special forces. Dude has just a fantastic background. Went to some of the most prestigious schools in the world. Was part of the most prestigious military commands in the world. Just a fantastic overall individual. Very quick-witted and down to earth. All right. Breaking news. House Judiciary Republicans have subpoenaed the CEO of Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, Microsoft for collusion with government suppress free speech. No wonder YouTube CEO is stepping down, because most likely, possibly one of the worst offenders. All right. Just in, panic as 8 lions seen roaming the streets of the village in India. Well, good thing we don't live in India. Huh. That's wild. Just in, Twitter becomes first social media platform to allow cannabis ads in the US. Okay. New Chris Cuomo says, I was going to blank everyone and myself after CNN firing. Well, that's a reason why he is gone. Just in, U.S. actress Rachel Walsh dies at 82, manager says. Just in, Twitter tweets. Twitter down again. Tweets are not loading right. Error shows up. Breaking, U.S. risk debt default as soon as July, budget office says. So expect us to raise the debt ceiling right around then. And or just remove it completely so we can just print infinite debt into perpetuity. You already know my stance on that. And if that debt is ever going to be able to be paid down, only if we debase a currency, purchase the currency at super low valuations, and then rebuild the economy where the currency revalues at, 30, 40, 50, 60,000x returns. All right, breaking magnitude 6.1 earthquake rocks the Philippines, as USGS says. Dutch forum attend China and US among 50 countries takes aim at worrying AI users in war. Residents near toxic U.S. train derailment urged not to drink the water. Don't drink the water anyways. I'm not, I'm just presenting what the internet says, but, all of the feminine birth control products and all the hormone products and estrogen that goes in the water is not removed from the water during the filtering process. So it just stays in the water, constantly making individuals more feminine, supposedly, the news reads. So, I like bottled water. I like Evian, what I'll drink. And yeah. All right. World oil demand hit record as China reopens. Oh, Becca, thanks for the colorful hearts. And Wed 8088, thanks for the like. Appreciate you guys. Means a lot. And any likes or subscribers we get is always really helpful and really goes a long way for me. So appreciate you guys. This is not as easy as I make it look. Doing these setups has taken a lot of time to do, and that's why you don't see anyone else doing news quite in this format. All right, let's go ahead and cover the next articles here. Climate alarmist interrupts Senator Holloway's speech at the Heritage Foundation and screams, "China is not our enemy. Climate crisis is." All right. Another train derailment story for Detroit. YouTube, Susan steps down today. After nearing 25 years here, I've decided to step back from my role as head of YouTube and start a chapter focused on family health and personal projects I'm passionate about. Well, maybe because everyone's getting called in from the tech firms. And we know that come next election cycle, there's going to be a new fiddler in town. Potentially. YouTube, don't ban me yet. I don't know if she stepped down yet. But they could still get banned. Please don't ban me, YouTube. All right. Just in, Georgia grand jury recommends indictments for one or more of the witnesses who lied under oath in the Trump election and unanimously rejects claims of widespread voter fraud in the 2020 election. Grand jury report into Trump bid to overturn the election released. Breaking news from around the world. Oh, grand jury report into Trump bid to overturn election released. Breaking news from around the world. Okay, well, that's cool. Let's see. New California losses 500,000 residents in 2 years as Americans flee the West Coast state. California loses 500,000 residents in 2 years as Americans flee High Coast. That word, restrictions, breaking news from around the world. Now Israel's foreign minister Cohen meets Zelensky in Kiev. Americans split spending bill on Ukraine. McConnell defeating the Russians in Ukraine is the single most important event going on in the world right now. Doubtful. There's some lists, I guess, that are coming out today, and maybe those are some of the most important things to be checking out. Was it today, or were they already out? I don't know, but there's definitely some other really important stuff going on in the world. When everyone's like, "Hey, look over here," maybe look over there. Or no, look over there. Who's giving me new comments? Hey, Shank Caro 2006. Thanks for the like. Appreciate you. All right. Just in, Microsoft's AI chatbot tells New York Report it wants to be alive. Biden departs Walter Reed Medical Center for his physical. Later today, a written summary of result will be released, the White House says. Airport websites down in Germany. Just in, Xi Jinping visits Iran. Yep. I think that we already saw this angle. Yeah, right over there. Very sad. Very sad. And then we covered these news stories yesterday for the most part. double checking all those. All right, that concludes the news rundown. Perfect. Let me just go over here to the charts, take a look at what's going on. Guess we can cover this as well. Looks like some of these events are happening today or tomorrow. Scroll through here real quick so you can see. It tells you like quants listing on Bit4x tomorrow. PancakeSwap listing on Bit4x. A lot of exchange listings. Nothing really attention grabbing for me, at least. We can put this in the daily rundown if you guys like it. It seems like Moonbeam and Moon River, the Polkadot smart contract plays, have their reports today, so that's something to take a look at. Let's see what else. Oh, Evmos AMA on Discord today as well. I do like Evmos, multi-chain, both Ethereum and Cosmos chain. Not often you see that. Mina Protocol community call today. Let's see. Any other ones standing out? Oh, I do like Offshift. Offshift LP rewards program. Offshift was a privacy solution for Ethereum. Pretty cool. I've actually picked some of that up recently. For our XRP people, Flare Network for March 17th. AMA on Twitter. Internet Computer Protocol is doing an AMA on Twitter today. I do like Internet Protocol. It is one of two blockchains that do on-chain data storage. BSV and Internet Protocol. That's it. Let's see. Reef did something yesterday. Cardano did something yesterday. All right. Let's move along. It's the same thing. Let's see, this might be the same thing. Token burn. February. This is covering older stuff. Katina did something yesterday. Filecoin has an AMA on Twitter today. overall decent news for the day. All right, let's go ahead and move into the charts here. So we have some good news and we got some bad news. Good news is Bitcoin broke 25,000. Let's see if we can find some bad news. All right. So good news, Bitcoin broke 25,000. Bad news is every time I see this green dot on my chart, what that tells me is the market has reached the top of that short rally and it's going to come back down and cool off a bit. Let's see if we can confirm those expectations. These waves are way outside our shaded area. For those that know how to read this, when the waves are outside the shade area, it acts as a rubber band, pulling them back down. This shaded area will curve off to the downside. We are on the upper side of our momentum wave with positive green money flows happening, which is a great thing. We'll see. We'll have maybe a little bit. Oh, I'm on the 23 hour. I hate the 23 hour. It gives a lot of fake information. All right. Disregard the green dot is not showing on the daily right now. Let's see if we can find the green dot on the 4 hour. All right, green dot doesn't show on the 4 hour either. Yeah, 23 hour. Don't use the 23 hour. It does crazy stuff. We used the 23 hour as a prank before, and it just it stayed on my chart there for a while. It will give you all sort of crazy reads on the market. All right, let's take a look here. So overall, it's looking really healthy moves. I'd like to be able to see above here if we can get it. If we can get the orders to show. Doesn't look like there's many orders placed above 25,000. I mean, if we can break these levels, we can shoot up until we find major resistance in the market. Major resistance as in the sell-off levels that individuals are looking for. That's on the 4 hour. We'll still probably cool off a bit. We got a red dot on the top of our momentum wave. We'll come back down. We just need to, it's like a typical momentum. It goes down, whoosh, and then it gains speed and comes back up. And then it goes down, gains speed, comes back up. And you'll see that play out as we start to rally. I do like that we're showing green money on the top and bottom there. Makes you feel real good. On the short term, for anybody looking to do trades here, we're mainly just covering Bitcoin right now because Bitcoin pretty much mirrors all assets within crypto. So whatever Bitcoin's doing, you probably pretty guaranteed that your asset's doing the same thing. We kicked on a sell on the 15-minute. I wish we would have got in on this buy there. And we kicked on a buy just a little bit ago. Wish I was live with you guys. We could have put in a long. Does look like we're gonna have some just short downward action on price action here. We did get the green dot here. This is just sort of shows you what I'm talking about. The green dot and then follows downward action. So over time, as we cover this more and more, you'll realize what you're looking at. It does look like we are decreasing this hidden volume as well. So minor short action for some positive gains. Looks like it would be the right play right now. Overall, we have positive upward momentum showing on the daily time scale. We're at the bottom of our indicator here with the green dot. We'll start seeing green lines form here on the daily. And let's take a look here. What color is this? This R will probably switch to a green R in the short to near term. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Green money wave is good. We have a 17, positive 17 against a negative 5. It's looking pretty strong. That's positive 17 buyers in the market against negative 5 sellers. Overall, it just works a little like war. Bigger number wins. And that's it for today's stream. I gotta get to our bar. We're building a bar on the beach here in North Florida, and we got a new contractor coming in today. We had paid our plumber originally, and he gave us a sob story during Christmas about his family was going to be homeless and he didn't have gifts for his children and the whole 9 yards, and pulled at my heartstrings. So I paid him up front, and he disappeared with $17,000 for our plumbing job, and has unfortunately really hurt us for our bar build. So gonna go meet a new plumber today, see if we can try to get this bar done. But yeah, the plumber really impacted us, and hurt the opening date. We were supposed to open around Christmas time, and it's really just pushed us back month after month, trying to track this guy down. And we really hope that we can have a booze-free alternative open for individuals come the next couple months. I will be in Italy at the end of this month. I'll still try to do some content for you, and we'll just shoot it from the phone while we're in Italy. But overall, I'm gonna miss you guys, and I'm not leaving till the 28th, and I'll be out for only 2 weeks, and then I'll be back here in the States. And hopefully we can do streams from the bar soon, and I get out of my stuffy office. But overall, I really appreciate all of you. Does anyone have any questions or anything they want me to look at? Any coins or tokens you're interested in? Happy to take a look at them. Oh, hey, Club 80D. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can catch the channel on YouTube. Everything will be saved. Yeah, we can take a look at DXY, which I think there's some downward action happening on DXY right now. So let's take a look. All right, perfect. We have the sell indicator on the DXY. We are on the daily time frame right now. The only thing I'm not liking here is our red money wave here at the bottom is slowly shrinking, and And if it turns green, as you know, it's not good for overall asset prices. We also look like we're moving in a ascending wedge right now on the daily time frame. But when it comes to the weekly time frame, let's take a look here. We've been in a sell-off since December of 22. If you would have been here checking our indicators when our sell kicked on, if you guys do Forex trading, you guys would have made a killing on the markets here. But unfortunately, it does look like we have a green dot on our weekly time frame. So, it's meeting my expectations of we're probably going to see a small retracement down to the CME gap at 19.5 for Bitcoin, as the DXY, as the dollar relative strength index, increases before it comes back down. I do like that the green money momentum wave here is shrinking on the weekly. And on the shorter time frames, on the 4-hour, we are at a buy signal for that as well. So we may have some minor pullback in asset prices overall, but definitely something to keep an eye out on. And it does make me nervous that we are setting new higher candles above my sell signal. I'm hoping we get another blood diamond. You saw what happens when we get a blood diamond. It just tanks. It's really hard to tell, but on the weekly, it does look like we're starting to trend up a little bit. And, start DCAing into the markets. It does. Normally an ascending wedge is a bearish pattern. So definitely keep that in mind as well. I have been DCAing back into the market with about 85% of my portfolio. And, why not? If we would have had this kind of news back in 2017 when Bitcoin hit 20,000, we would have been to the moon. Now we have all this crazy news, different countries setting up crypto embassies in Austin, Texas, and senators promoting positive regulation within Wyoming and across the world. Just really, really good sentiment. I think 20,000, 25,000 still steal. It just makes me nervous that we have the CME gap at 19.5 before I think we really can start moving up without any concerns. So that's what I think this is forming up to be, is a quick drop to 19.5 before moving back up. Don't try to time the bottom is all I'm saying. Give or take a couple grand isn't going to kill you. I think that, now is a good time to start DCAing in overall between 19.5 and 25. Really gives you some good runway. Overall, I don't see any major black swan events happening, besides constant railroad derailments happening within the markets. Let's see. Very interesting. Good info. Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, Steph. Appreciate you. Any thoughts on estimate on when this dip would occur? So based on our time frame, let's move that whole screen there. Based on our time frame here on the weekly, what I'd be looking at. How do I get my drawing tool? So if we were to draw this out, come back down around April. Around April, we have a minor dip, back down to 19, and then we move up steadily from there. Would be where I would say the dip would occur. And you can just sort of draw these out with your eyes, and we eyeball these sometimes, but give or take a couple months, I think we'll touch 19.5 before moving back up. And appreciate the subscription, Steph. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Kusha, thanks for the like. Sir Colton Train, thanks for the like. And we do have to get down to see the contractors at the bar. But if you missed the stream, down below there are the link trees, and it will take you to the other socials that you can watch the parts you missed. We covered a lot of good information today. Covered, Amazon entering crypto with their NFTs. We purchased it yesterday. We absolutely crushed the market on that. We wish we would have bought more of the Amazon NFTs. And covered our new award that we got for crypto influencer behind us. And just overall, I'm bullish on crypto completely and fully. Like I said, I'm already DCAing back in. As you know, I'm an admin for BitBoy Crypto, one of their lead researchers for BitBoy Crypto, and just want to go off and start my own channel. If you look at my LinkedIn, you can also see all the other financial experience I have to be giving out this information. So if you found this helpful, useful, or positively impacted you, please like and subscribe. Helps me out greatly. And we'll see you tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.